Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mia Mo and this is Mogul Makeovers, where we talk about all the ways that you can make over your beauty business to attract the clientele that you desire and deserve. Today we're going to be talking about one of my most favorite topics, high value client attraction. HVCs are what I call high value clients. And today I'm at my grandmother's house and they are enjoying television. So if you hear any loud Jamaicans in the background, that's what's going on. But today we're going to be talking about how to organically attract the clientele that you desire and deserve. Let's get into it. But before we do, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with a beauty professional that's ready to make over her beauty business so we can all get to this bag together. Okay, so the top 5 ways to organically attract high value clients and customers in 2023. Number 1, take care of your appearance. We are in the beauty industry. I remember back in the day when I first started out as a beauty professional, I remember my clients saying to me, I knew you could do good hair, girl, because you always looking crazy when I come up in your hair. Your hair ain't never done. So I know you must be busy, because if you too busy to do your own hair, then I know you can do some hair. We are no longer not taking care of ourselves. We are no longer not presenting ourselves as beauty professionals. Beauty professionals, not beauty hood rats, not beauty ratchets, not beauty thotting and bopping. We're beauty professionals, okay? So that means we need to put ourselves together in a professional manner. We are switching up our hair. I cannot tell you how many times somebody has come to me just from seeing me on the street with my hair done, my makeup done, or no makeup done, my skin glowing. If you're a skin professional out there, your skin glowing, being fashionable, or even being fit and healthy. When I was in my prime, I'm acting like I'm old, but when I was out there getting it in the gym 5-7 days a week, they was asking like, okay, girl, ponytail popping, like, where you going? Your hair look good, your body look good. They want some of that. So if you want to attract people who value themselves enough to get their hair, skin, makeup, massages, get these things done on a regular basis, you best believe you should be looking like a regular basis. You should be looking like inspiration. You could be walking down Rodeo Drive looking like $1 million and it only cost you $20. That's kind of a stretch. Maybe it cost you $100 to put that outfit together. Maybe it cost you $200. It's 2023. Let's say the outfit cost you $200. Or maybe you're a good bargain hunter, so you already know how to. Like me personally, I know I'm really great at repurposing an outfit in a way that it looks brand new, finding pieces that may not be expensive and making them look more expensive. Or if you want to go the whole 9 yards and actually purchase these items because you know that purchasing them is going to attract that clientele you desire and deserve, then do that. As long as it's within budget. If it's not stretching you, or if they got a buy now, pay later situation, then hit it up, girl. Get your buy now, pay later. Ain't nothing wrong with that, with buy now, pay later. I offer buy now, pay later to my clients. And even my most high value clients still do buy now, pay later when they feel like it. Sometimes people just don't want to come off of hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars at a time. So yeah, if you have the options to do that and it's going to help level up your appearance, then you do that, okay? And don't let nobody tell you otherwise. But let's move on. So that's number 1, take care of your appearance. Number 2, my most favorite, honest to God, is take care of your spirit, okay? If you are into meditation, prayer, whether you're going to church or wherever you're choosing to do this, whether you're doing this in a home, whether you're doing this in your backyard, just make sure that you are making time for mindfulness. Make sure you're making time to meditate Make sure you're making time to pray, or however you know that this will help you to connect with spirit, connect with yourself, connect with the higher power that is within you and around us. That makes such a big difference in how you are able to show up in your business. I promise you, we will go until we are depleted, until we are exhausted, until we don't even know when to stop, because we're so used to not checking in with ourselves. We're so used to not checking in with a higher power. And then boom, you wonder why you're so stressed out, why you have anxiety, why you're not grounded in your business. I promise you, meditation and prayer is my most favorite part of my day now. And I'm so thankful for that, because it took a while for me to get to that point. And I was a church kid. I grew up Pentecostal in the church from sun up to sundown, sometimes before the sun and after the sun goes down. I will be there all day, every day. So you can't tell me that I don't know anything about going to church. All right. But when I began to have a better relationship with myself, it just made a big difference in how my relationship with Source, my relationship with the Most High changed. And I haven't really ever talked about that on this channel before, and I was a little like nervous to talk about it, because I was like, oh, I don't know if I should share this, but this is me being honest. Like, the reason why I don't feel so depleted in my business, the reason why I'm able to give on the level that I'm able to give, is because I'm also learning how to receive. I had a conversation about this with someone in my family today. The level at which we're able to give is also reflective of the level at which we're able to receive, you know? So making time for yourself, making time for prayer, making time for fitness, making time for just eating right. You know, sometimes we just feel like we don't have time in the day. I can't tell you how many times, whether it's a client or a mentee or another stylist friend or beauty professional, how much we talk about how little time we have. But I promise you, the more that you make time for yourself, the easier it is for you to show up for others. It doesn't drain you the way that a lot of you are probably feeling drained right now. So just keep that in mind. I know that was a lot, but that was number 2. Take care of your spirit. Okay, top 5 ways for you to organically attract the clientele that you desire and deserve. Number 3 is find yourself in new places. Familiar place is all too familiar. And when I say that, that means we're going to the same old coffee shop, that we've met the same old people, where we order the same old drink. They know us by name. Starbucks up the street got you down packed. Your stuff is ready to go because they know you come in at a certain time every day, right before you're running 5 minutes late to see your clients. I know that's why y'all running late, because y'all stopping for Starbucks. Don't tell me you're not. But think about this. If you're finding yourself in the same places, how do you expect to meet new people or have new experiences? Where are you going to get your coffee in the morning on your way to your salon or your suite? Where do your clients shop? You want clients that spend high value money? Are you looking for them at the swap meet? I'm in LA, so there's a lot of swap meets out here. Are you looking for them, you know, at free events? And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with free events. You can meet the right people in the right events, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But yeah, where are you going? Where are you expecting your clients to gather? And are you in those places? If you see them going to really nice restaurants, then are you going to those nice restaurants, or are you still stopping at McDonald's? You know, if you see them shopping at Nordstrom or some high value stores, Neiman Marcus, Louis Vuitton, Burberry, Gucci, wherever those places are, if you see them shopping in these places, if those are the types of clients you want to attract, are you going to these stores? You could be telling me like, Mia, what do I look like in Louis or Gucci, Fendi or Prada when I don't got Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada money? That's all right. You don't have to have it to look like it. That's why I said take care of your appearance first. These are questions you want to ask yourself. Where do your clients shop? Where do your clients eat? Where do your clients gather? Are you going to Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada? Are you going to Mastro's? Or are you going to, what's another? restaurant out here, Main Row, or wherever you think your clients are congregating. Are you finding yourself in those places? Or because you are in a certain mindset for your lifestyle, you're only going to these places that fit your lifestyle and not the places that are reflective of the clients, the high value clients that you want to attract. Are you going to those places, right? If you're not in alignment with where they are, how do you expect to bump into them looking like your fabulous self, ready to hand them a card, if you're not in the places that they are? You need to go there. You need to be there. You need to be ready. Just the other day, I was at the Grove with my family, and my aunt wanted to go into one of the designer bag stores. We went in there, she was like, we're looking around, and the girl that worked there, I don't even remember how I mentioned at some point that I did hair, and she was like, oh, I just moved to California. I've been looking for a stylist. I need your information. Boom. Gave her my card. Okay. So it's literally that simple. Find yourself in those places. Okay. Number 4, find yourself in new company. Take an audit of the people in your life. My mentor told me to do this. There should be people in your life that you are learning from, people in your life that are learning from you, and people in your life that are on similar journeys as you, or in a similar place as you, okay? That is a balanced community. That is a balanced network when it comes to giving, receiving, and growing, right? Because your people that are in a place that you want to be, they're going to challenge you in ways that the other 2 areas don't. Every category of connections challenges you differently. So if your entire community of people are all in the same place as you and none of them have grown, I've talked about this before in other videos, who's going to be that catalyst for change? That needs to be you. You need to be willing to step outside of that community circle and grow yourself and grow your business in a way that you haven't before. And be okay with the fact that you're going to stick out. And recognize that by you sticking out, some things are going to change. Dynamics are going to change. Feelings are going to change. Opinions are going to change. A little jealousy might pop up. A little envy might come through. And encouragement will come through. Appreciation will come through. Inspiration will come through. And that'll be them telling you that they feel inspired. They feel encouraged. They feel like they can do things that they didn't think they could do before. It's not always going to be a negative experience. Yes, some of us do experience that, especially depending on what type of community you came from. Maybe the community that you came out of, that's like very common for people to stay at one level. And that's what the masses looks like. And so for you to step outside and finding yourself in new company, that may ruffle some feathers. That's completely possible. But what's more important? Not ruffling feathers, or the opportunity for you to connect with people in a way that you may not have connected before. The opportunity for you to find common ground. What do they say? What's the word? Like-mindedness, which is different than groupthink. Groupthink is sometimes, not even sometimes, groupthink is very much like one band, one sound. You know what I mean? Where like-mindedness is, yeah, we connect in certain areas here, but ultimately we are all individuals and we're on our own paths, and we respect that. So find yourself a new company. Just from a viewing standpoint, social media, who you are following is key during this time. A couple years back, I did a social media flush. Some old friends and family members, maybe from like high school or whatever, maybe you probably don't even talk to these people like that anymore. I just mute them. You don't got to go as far as to delete them. I know some people go on a whole delete and block rampage. Do what feels right to you. I'm not going to tell you to go and delete your friends or your family members. You don't have to do all of that. Just mute them. You will never see them again. And energetically, you'll start to notice like, oh, I'm in a better mood because I'm not hearing all this extra stuff that I really don't care for. And it does make a big difference. Pay attention to who you're following on social media as well. Last point on number 4, social gatherings. So where are you and your friends going together? Are we only going out to dinner? You know, are we only going out for drinks or brunch? That's great, but maybe I don't want to always just go out to eat. Maybe I don't want to, well, I haven't done this in years, but maybe I don't want to go to the club like that. Or maybe you do. Maybe the time that you're spending with your friends is your decomposing time. This is your like, okay, I'm just relaxing. I don't want to think time. I definitely have mindless moments with my friends, but I also have mindful moments with my friends as well that are just as important. And we are able to grow together. And I think when you have a community of people that you can do both with, then you are on track. So your mindless and your mindful moments, there should be a balance of those people in your life. Okay. Number 4. Number 5, focus on attracting rather than chasing. Okay. What do I mean by this? This means that I always go back to the 80-20 rule. This is something that I talk about with my mentees a lot, which is 80% of the time, and this is something that I learned from one of my mentors too, 80% of the time should be focused around why they should be following you. Like, what are the benefits of tapping in with you and your business? That's 80% of what you're putting out there into the world. 20% is actual sales. So when I say sales, it's not ultimately saying that you're chasing when you're selling, because there is always a time and a place for you to sell. Like, for example, I have a whole workshop on knowing your worth. And it's a 3-day workshop that takes you through how to properly manage your beauty business on the back end, everything from your products to your services. There's even a 5-day challenge in there on how to attract your clients and customers after you establish the base. So you set yourself up, everything from your profit margins to now there's a package building page in there as well. It takes you through the whole process of knowing your worth. If you want to check that out, there's a link below, even in me tapping in with you guys more on a regular basis. So I know in me connecting with more of you, it's ultimately putting me on that path to becoming the best version of myself. And that's pretty much everything that I have for you guys today on how to organically attract the clientele you desire and deserve. Again, my name is Mia Mo. This is Mogul Makeovers, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.